How's it going? I have really curly, very frizzy hair, but I don't ever style it that way. And I also bleach my hair, which is really damaging to it. So here's how I keep it healthy with no heat and no damage. So when I get out of the shower, my hair is just wet. I'm in desperate need of getting it bleached again because I'm really grown out. So it's wet and fresh out of the shower. And what I'll do is I'll just apply some different products to it. I have to make sure that I do this when it's really wet. Once it starts to get kind of damp and almost drying, it's almost too late and I have to re-wet it. So it has to be slicked down very, very well. So a couple of products, depending on how my hair is feeling on any given day, I might add more or less conditioning stuff to it because it's really coarse and really dry. It's very thirsty. So I'll use products like it's a 10. This one is for blondes, and so be careful with the one that has a lot of keratin in it. If you overdo it with keratin, it can actually break your hair off. It's Olaplex number 8 mask as like a daily styling product, so I'll put some of that in there. And then finally, I love a hair oil. And this one by Miel is really lovely. I actually use their shampoo and conditioner too and love those. Actually, everyone in my whole family uses their shampoo and conditioner because it's just so good and very versatile. So my hair texture is very dry, very coarse, and very curly. And so in order for me to get that smooth, very straight look, I have to put a shit ton of product in it, even though my hair is only like 2 inches long. The other key is this brush. This brush is a Mason Pearson brush. It's very expensive, but if you know, you know on these things. It's a boar's hair bristle brush. This company's been around forever, ever, ever. It's a British company, Mason Pearson. I actually bought it because when my kids were little, my boys had very long hair. My oldest son still has pretty long hair. But they're just tender-headed little things. They used to get these ratty hair. So I bought this brush. It was worth every penny. This is like the most beloved thing in our household. And the key to getting it nice and straight is slicking that down really, really tight. Then I'll take just a cotton bandana and wrap it up. And typically I'll just sleep in it. I went to yoga this morning, so I have to let it dry during the day, which is fine because I work from home and it's fine. If I wanted to hurry this along and get it dried quickly, I actually have one of those freaky bonnets that you can get on Amazon. I'll actually put the photo of it right here so you can see it. I have one of those and it hooks up to your hair dryer, so I'll just like check email and have this stupid hair bonnet on my head and hurry along the drying process. The key is you have to wait till it's bone dry all the way in the inside before you take the head wrap off. And then I'll show you when I have the head wrap off, what I do to kind of finish it and fluff it up. Hang tight. Okay, I've changed my clothes. And I did sit under that crazy dryer for a little bit while I did some work. And so this is the reveal. It's not really a big change, but it is dry, dry, dry. My hair, because it's so frizzy, it ends up really smooth versus if I was to use a hairdryer and a brown brush, it would just get really fluffy, like super, super fluffy. If I want this hair to last a couple of days, at this point, I wouldn't put like a ton of product in it just because if I put a lot of product in it, I'm just gonna wanna wash it sooner. I kind of don't want to put a lot of product in it because I want this to last for a couple of days. But if I was gonna put some product in it, big fan of the Forming Cream by Crew. I love a good pomade, pretty much any kind of men's hair care product. Statement dry wax powder. It's like a dry shampoo that's a wax. I'll stick it in my roots and that will make me able to kind of fluff it up. But I still feel like all the product that I put in it before I wrapped it up is still kind of in there and I can feel it. So I'm gonna just roll. I'm just gonna let it go. But I will come back. I'll do my makeup and I'll come back and you know, be presentable, for goodness sakes. Super easy. Just wrap it up, tight wrap it, let it dry. It's super complicated. I'm sure you can do it. Okay, several hours later, had to do school pickups, alive, whatever. This is a quite involved look, especially for just a random Wednesday night, but it's what we came up with. And so this is the hair. The hair is fine. Like, I really don't have any extra product in it besides what I just used to when I put it in the cap, but I need it to be that way just so that I can get a few days out of it. So hope you guys like this video. If you have any other questions about like other products or whatever, I'm happy to answer them in the comments. So have a good one.